Hello and good afternoon. Hope everyone is doing well today. Today, I would like to talk about the Zen browser. It's a new browser that's kind of developed a little bit of a craze, a little bit. Um, it's based on Firefox, but it's got that Arc browser feel, um, where you can personalize it the way you want it. I kinda like that, and it's got the workspaces too. I'll get to the cons here in a minute, but I wanna talk about um, the browser in general. It's a nice browser, it does a lot of what you want it to do, and it's a nice, way to, get to know other browsers like Arc, for example. Um, I have tried Arc in the past, and I still have an account with Arc, but I do not use them because it does not work on my Mac computer that I use at home, or on my Mac that I use at other places. It only works on my cell phone. This one will work on the Windows computer and the Mac computer, which is really nice. It will work, I think, with the older Macs as well. I'm not really sure how far they go with the older Macs, but it does work on Windows and Linux as well. So if you have a Linux machine, it will work on that. Um, so it's kind of got a lot of interesting features. Let's dive in and I'll show you how I personalized mine. Well, here is my Zen browser look, and you have the tabs over here on the side. So, like, if you want to add a tab, you could just click on the little X and it will let you create a tab. This here, I'm going to talk about this as well, why I have this extension installed. Um, Let's first start out with the good things. It's lightweight. This browser is extremely lightweight, fast. Uh, they definitely have it optimized for your operating system. As you can see, I got Google Chrome up here, and if I want to go to another application, I can go to the URL bar up here. And this is a lot like Arc. See where I've got the little pop-up search bar here? This is a lot like Arc. You could actually install a mod on your Zen browser to make it look a lot like the Arc browser, and that's what I did here. I basically just installed one of the mods that you can get, and it will make your browser look a lot like Arc browser in a sense that you can do a lot with it. Um, Pardon the barking in the background. Um, the other thing I like about um, this browser is just the way it looks. Um, it's very nice and very compact looking. The one thing I can tell you though is that it does not save your uh, tabs or workspaces. It does not save your workspaces, and that's the only con I could tell you. It will not sync your workspaces between browsers and things like that. That's why I got this application installed, and it's called Tab Stash, is what it's called. And it will save all of your tabs that you have opened, and that's why I installed this. And what I did was is I went to the Firefox App Store and or add-on store rather, and I installed the Tab Stash application from the Firefox add-on store. They have an add-on store, but it's not as big, so I recommend that you use the Firefox add-on store as it will support a lot of the extensions that you use on Firefox, which is really good. The other thing I've done with this browser is I've added all of my extensions that I use on the regular. I'm going to go ahead and go to another browser or to another service like, let's see, I think this one's going to take a little bit because I hadn't loaded it in a while. But the Microsoft Copilot is another good thing to have. If you've not used Copilot before, I highly recommend that you put Copilot on here. But these are my frequently used um, tabs and everything, things that I go to on the regular, go on this particular stack. And again, it's called Tab Stash, and it's a really good application to keep in your arsenal because on this browser, workspaces do not save, um, which is kind of a sad thing because on the list, when you go to set it up for what you want saved and everything, if I go over to my sync section, it says to save the workspaces, but in reality, it will save the workspaces, but it will not save the tabs. For some reason, it doesn't save the tabs and everything. And I don't know if you have to disconnect and then reconnect again. I do not know. That's probably something that the Zen browser team is working on right now that they're trying to fix, but it's got a lot of things in here. It's a lot like the Firefox browser, but the thing that sets it apart from everything else is the mods. I've got two mods activated right now. I've got uh, the bottom essentials version here. I got that, and I got the floating URL bar, like I was telling you that it will bring it up just like the Arc browser. So it's not a these are two mods I recommend, and you can get more and everything. You can get more mods and things. Um, and you can also see my Firefox extensions that I have, or the Zen browser extensions that I have. And like I said, they all come from the Firefox web store as well. So you get the idea. It's, very robust, very sleek. I do like the fast nature of this browser. It's very nice. Um, the only con, like I said, is that it doesn't save your synchronized data, although it says that it will save your current tabs and things. For some reason, it does not do that. Um, I have went on they run a Discord server, and I went on the Discord server and I actually let them know about this, and I think they're working on it. I think they're going to work on it to where it will save your synced tabs. But I've got everything here that I want under this one particular browser extension. So I've kind of gotten used to that with it not being able to save your um, synchronized data on another PC or whatever. They have not come out with it for the phones yet. I don't know if they'll have plans to roll it out for a phone, but in the meantime, you could use your PCs to synchronize your data and everything and get it from computer to computer, which, the computer and laptop, 2 out of 3, not bad. Not bad for a browser that's not been around too long. Um, the the functionality of it, I love it. That floating URL bar plugin is well worth it. If you use this browser, I highly recommend that one. Um, The other thing that is really good is the notifications. They work. The desktop notifications work really well. So like for example, if I leave my let's see, if I leave my Mastodon open, for example, if I leave this open and everything, and I decide, hey, I'm gonna leave this particular thing open, it will pop up notifications anytime that I have a notification or whatever, it will pop up instantly. When you first install Zen Browser, it is going to give you some options when you first install it. And one of the things is that it will ask you, do you want to go to the enhanced speed or generic? I would go with the enhanced because that will give you a lot of leeway in a sense. Here's where it talks about the workspaces a lot like the Arc browser and everything. And it is, like I said, it's lightning fast. They have not worked out the issue with the synchronizing between browsers yet. That's why I've got that uh, third party plugin or uh, app installed to save my information. That to me is the only con about this browser, that you have to do a third party extension to get it to work. But it's a nice little browser, and they also have, let me get out of this again. They also have a dedicated Discord server. So if you're on Discord and you want to be able to talk to people on Discord, you can actually open up the Discord server and communicate with people via Discord um, related to Zen Browser. And I tend to do that on the regular. I will communicate with them if I see something that needs to be corrected or anything like that. It will pop it up. It's not going to do it right now because I'm streaming at the moment. So it's not really going to do it right now. But we can leave my Mastodon thing up and running while I tell you some more things. Um, One of the things that you could do with this is this plugin has a lot of uses. So I recommend this add-on for Zen Browser, as well as Firefox. If you use Firefox, I recommend this one for Firefox users as well. All right, let's get to the rating of this browser. If I didn't have to use a third-party add-on to save my tabs and things like that, it would get a solid 5. But based on that, I am going to give it about a 4.5 star rating based on that fact. That's the only reason why it would get like a 4 star rating on it, is because of that. And you just saw the notification pop up on my Mastodon thing. But like I said, it's a great browser and I would recommend installing it, giving it a try. And do a comparison, install Arc and put it side by side because I've done that. I've installed multiple browsers and compared them side by side. But again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're on my Discord server, feel free to post your comments there. And hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. Take care.